Welcome to Badasses. I'm your host, Kai Armstrong. Today on Badasses, imagine achieving everything you've ever dreamed of, only to find yourself utterly lost and empty. Today, we uncover how champion Adam Peaty battled childhood fears and shattered world records, but nearly lost himself in the process, and what hard-won lesson he learned that you can apply to your own life right now. What if the very thing you chase becomes the source of your deepest struggle? The coldest thing you'll ever wear is a gold medal. Adam Peaty knows this truth better than most. Standing at the edge of an Olympic pool at 4 a.m., the weight of his achievements hangs heavy around his neck. 3 Olympic golds, 14 world records, and a legacy of dominance in swimming that may never be matched. Yet here he stands, contemplating walking away from it all. What drives a champion to the brink of abandoning everything they've built? The answer lies not in the water, but in the space between triumph and contentment, where success and happiness refuse to align. Picture a 4-year-old boy trembling at the edge of a bathtub in Uttoxeter, England. His brothers tease him about sharks in the drain while he screams in terror. This isn't the origin story you'd expect from someone who would become the greatest breaststroke swimmer in history. Young Adam Peaty wasn't born for the water, he was terrified of it. That primal fear could have defined him. Instead, it became the foundation of something extraordinary. The Peaty household wasn't a breeding ground for Olympic dreams. In their crowded home, Adam was just another working-class kid with working-class parents who woke up at ungodly hours to drive their son to swimming practice. His mother Caroline's 4 a.m. alarm became as reliable as the sunrise, her dedication matching her son's growing determination to master the very element that once paralyzed him. Became his mantra, not from a place of natural talent, but from the raw determination of someone who had to fight for every stroke, every breath, every moment of progress in the pool. You might think the story turns predictable here. Local boy works hard, discovers his gift, rises to glory. But success has a way of complicating simple narratives. As Peaty's times dropped and records fell, something else began to rise, the crushing weight of expectation. Each victory added another brick to a wall of pressure. Provincial championships led to national titles. National titles led to European records. The faster he swam, the heavier the burden became. Rio 2016, the moment that should have been pure triumph. Peaty doesn't just win gold, he shatters the world record in the 100m breaststroke. The crowd roars, the British flag rises, but if you look closely at his eyes on that podium, you'll see something else, a question forming. Is this all there is? If you're enjoying Badasses, please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code for our free 7-day email course, The Mental Fortitude Challenge. Explode your confidence by channeling strategies from Roosevelt, Bruce Lee, and more. Now back to the episode. Tokyo 2020 brought another gold, another world record, but beneath the surface, cracks were forming. The relentless pursuit of perfection had become a prison. Each victory felt hollow, each record a reminder of expectations he could never quite satisfy. The world saw a champion. Inside, Peaty was drowning in plain sight. The water, once his sanctuary, had become suffocating. His mantra, "Better never stops," had transformed from motivation into manipulation, pushing him toward an impossible standard of perpetual improvement. 2022 arrived like a tidal wave. A foot injury, seemingly minor in the grand scheme of athletic careers, became the catalyst for complete unraveling. Depression crept in. Alcohol became a crutch. The man who once commanded the pool couldn't find peace on dry land. At the Commonwealth Games, his 8-year unbeaten streak ended with a 4th-place finish. The world watched, wondering if this was the end of a dynasty. But this isn't a story about falling. It's about learning to rise differently. In his darkest moments, Peaty found an unexpected lifeline: faith. Not just in God, but in the power of vulnerability. He began speaking openly about mental health, about the crushing pressure athletes face, about the difference between winning races and winning at life. Today, Adam Peaty approaches the pool differently. The clock still matters, but it no longer defines him. He trains not just his body but his mind, understanding that true strength isn't about never breaking, it's about how you piece yourself back together. Here's what Peaty's journey really teaches us. The greatest victories often look nothing like we imagine. They're not always marked by medals or measured in milliseconds. Sometimes they're found in the courage to face our fears, whether they're sharks in the bathtub or demons in our minds. Ask yourself, what are you chasing? Is it success by someone else's definition? Are you drowning in expectations while telling everyone you're fine? Perhaps it's time to redefine victory on your own terms. Remember, the coldest thing you'll ever wear is a gold medal, but the warmest thing you'll ever feel is the recognition that your worth isn't measured by what you achieve, but by how honestly you face your struggles and how bravely you choose to rise again. That's the real gold standard. And unlike Olympic medals, it's within everyone's reach. On the next episode of Badasses, Adam Peaty's story, a testament to the champion's spirit, shows us how conquering inner demons unlocks unimaginable potential. But what happens when the pressure to maintain that champion status becomes its own battle? What if I told you there's another swimmer, haunted by similar mental challenges, who found solace not just in the pool, but in unwavering faith? This week, we continue exploring the champion's spirit, diving into the life of a record-breaking athlete who faced the crushing weight of expectation head-on. Get ready to witness a story of perseverance, vulnerability, and the power of self-belief that you absolutely won't want to miss. Please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code or follow the pinned link to get our free 7-day email course, the 7-Day Mental Fortitude Challenge. What if 7 days could make you bulletproof? Steal confidence strategies from warriors, rebels, and icons who turned panic into power. Click the video that just popped up to watch the next one in this series. Or for episode summaries, behind-the-scenes info, and more, go to daily8.com/BA. Thanks for watching.